Energy readers of the world, welcome back to my channel. This is Energy Tarot, where we find the Zen within. I'm trying something different. I'm not trying, I'm doing something different. Got my malachite with a azurite here on top of my Moonology deck. Great for intuition. Excellent. I think to me, and out of all of my gemstones, this is my favorite intuition stone. Third eye. But it is blue, throat chakra color. So anyhow, just a fun fact. We are going to dive right into this New Age reading. I'm always ahead of my time. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Am I a trendsetter? I don't know about that. You can make that decision for yourself. But, you know, I'm tired of this karma thing. And that's why you don't hear that on my channel. I don't talk about karma a whole lot because it's negative to me. And it's like, I don't know if I want to stay attached to that. I don't know that I have to heal and go to my past lives and do all of these things. So we're going to focus on Dharma instead. We're going to live dharmically and not karmically. We're going to live harmically, not dissonantly. Yeah, I'm just making words up. This is a time for healing. Okay? Balsamic Moon from the Moonology deck. This is also Spirit telling you to have faith in your dreams. You know, and that's where I'm at. I'm picking my dreams back up. Why did we put them away? Why did we stop trying for those? Why did we stop reaching for those? You know, because I think it was Steve Harvey maybe or something random that said, I'm sure he got it from somewhere else, but it said that, you know, if you give up, there's one guarantee. Whatever that thing is will definitely not happen. You know, because in your mind, while you're trying for something, your dreams, and they're not happening, you think, oh, it's not going to happen. Well, if you stop trying, it's definitely not going to happen. But when you're still reaching, when you're still putting faith in yourself, there's always that chance. Because people get discovered at all ages, you know. And I don't just mean for the silver screen. For lots of things, lots of accomplishments off camera. And on the bottom, you have time, take time to breathe out, which is a perfect thing for time for healing. So this is really giving me the meditation vibration, where we all need to really just meditate a lot more. And that's how I got this message. This how I got this want, this need, and this really this job, this new job, is to start focusing on Dharma and not karma. I'm not going to drag around a bunch of negativity that's creating dissonance. I'm going to start pushing around something that is positive, that is creating harmony. And so that's why we're going to focus on Dharma. And this is going to be like it's going to be just a little bit of a alchemized read, you know. We're just going to go with the flow, the Taoist way. So, Dharma. What is Dharma? We know what karma is. We are very, you know, the echo chambers make sure that we are very familiar with karma. And that, you know, and it's no different than being in the churches where you got to focus so much on how horrible of a person you are, and oh my gosh, how hard it is to get into heaven. And you know, you know, a rich man, it's easier for a rich man to get through an eye of a needle than a righteous man to have something of that nature. So we had two cards flop out here, and I'm going to keep them because while they are powerful in my hand and together combined, and we just got the healing card. And the star card flopped out. On top of that is the sun card. So this is a beautiful evolved person. You are becoming and are already a very evolved person because of your healing that you have already accomplished and that you are continuing to accomplish, because our healing is never really done because of all of, unfortunately, you know, we've all had all these past traumatic life things happen, even post childhood. Everyone, you know, a lot of us focus on our childhood traumas, but we all have continual traumas past childhood. You know, people are people, as my grandma would say. So, yes. So that would put the star in the 10th position here in this foundational position. So then that would actually put, that would put the Sun card in your subconscious. Strength is in your subconscious. It's like, wow, thank you, Spirit. I got goosebumps. It's like the cowardly lion, you know? The cowardly lion. And it's interesting because I just come across this, and I shared it even actually on, I don't even know what platform I was on anymore. I'm on so many, too many, because, you know, this day and age you really need to be on any and all. Yeah. Any and all platforms to get your message out there. And it's not about raking in the dough, because that's just a bonus. That's just a bonus. Wow, the 9 of Pentacles. And last night it was the Queen of Pentacles. And this is that 9 of Pentacles, the pre-Empress energy. And with the Queen of Pentacles, which is also the pre-Empress energy, you know, moving on up the ladder. But the cowardly lion, you know, really he was you know, he come off as a hardcore bully, but inside he was really just a very self-conscious, very cowardly person when stepped to, basically. And so that would be as if this Sun card was in reverse. But you have the strength in your subconscious. And then over in your career and communications position. And who am I speaking to? It's whoever's in this read. We're doing a collective dharmic read, we'll call it. This is my favorite tree life spread. So the Justice card is in the career and communications position. And I love this because that's telling me that you are finally getting the fact that this pursuit of happiness and this American dream, we'll call it, because I'm in America, and so I don't know whatever country you're in, and we'll call it that country's dream. But it's not your dream. So why are you chasing somebody else's dream? Whether it's the American dream or the Pakistan dream or, you know, the Israeli dream, whatever dream it is of the country. Why is it that you're chasing somebody else's dream? Oh, I think it might be raining a bit. Beautiful. So there's justice in this for you coming in your near future, or maybe you're right in the middle of this. And then, wow. I'm going to go over here into your emotional relationships, and we have the sirens going off, which where I'm at, thankfully I have moved out of an area where you don't hear that so often. And so that is very significant. But in your emotional relationships position, the 10 of Wands. So it's almost as if there is a heart attack coming to in a relationship. There is an ending to a relationship that has just happened, maybe, or that is you're in the middle of, or that's coming. I don't like to say these things because I don't like to promote fear at all. But I like to just have faith that you're already in the middle of it, or you've just gotten out of it. You know, even if it was 5 years ago, it's, you know, these wounds are deep and they get carried on for a very long time, and we don't even know this and are unaware of it. That's why the worst thing to do is to jump right into another relationship with somebody else. You need to have a little bit of compassion for the other person, and knowing that you are about ready to wreck their world. Basically, you need to be mindful of these things. You know when you're truly ready to move on. Know when you're truly ready to share a life with somebody else, because it is just detrimental to both of you in the end, obviously. And so we're going to move over here into the heart of the whole thing, and this is just right up my alley. We actually have the Death card. So this is what's connecting all of these energies around here. And there's, what was it? I think it's 22 paths, and we can go here. All of these connect. You see, so I can read this all types of different ways right now. And I do it the simplest, fastest way for your attention's sake and your time's sake, because it is the most precious commodity that we have. We don't get it back, and I appreciate you being here, spending time with me, getting some clarity and some advice and some, you know, a way to grow out of an old way of thinking. And so there's a death to all of these things that are around here, but there's also a rebirth around all of this energy as well. So that being said, we go over here to your difficulties, and that is the Five of Pentacles. That is the lack mentality. We're all guilty of it, lack mentality, because we are programmed to have and think and feel lack mentality. See, and that's how it's so hard to get out of lack mentality, because you're not going to be able to get out of anything or get anything manifested unless you feel as if you've already got it. It's no different than when you were a kid. When you were a kid and you wrote down to Santa Claus your little list, if that's your thing, and you know you knew already, and you would dream about playing with that toy because you've seen the commercials so many times, and you watch that kid play with it. You know you can play with that toy better than that kid did on the commercial, and so you got it. You manifested it, even when you were a little kid. And so this lack mentality is very, it can be very hard to get out of, because that feeling is so comfortable, it's so programmed, it's so deep, it's so rooted, it's buried. And then so over here in actually your helpful matters is the Moon card. So the Moon is actually here to help you. The Moon is actually here to reveal to you things that you don't see. And what does that mean? Well, I don't know what it means, because I don't know what you don't see. We're not in a personal reading right now. I'm not going to be able to clarify on this with all the people that are going to be watching this. I do like that that's in that position. So anyways, okay, let's jump ahead here. And now we have the King of Pentacles actually in your yeah. I thought I just did it out of order. I don't like doing it out of order. So the thing that you don't see, this kind of goes along with the Moon card, because it's Moon energy in this position. It is your, it's basically your blind side. It's what's in your blind side, and it's the King of Pentacles, and that is you. What you don't realize is that you have the ability, if you're not already the King of Pentacles, you're not already, super grounded in your way of monetary gain. You have the ability, you just don't realize it. That's why it's in this position. You don't realize that you have the ability to become the King of Pentacles, to become that stable, sturdy, stoic person. Confident. You have that ability. And so what I love is moving over here then into your helpful matters. No, I'm sorry, not your helpful matters, we just did that. Into your responsibilities is the Queen of Swords. So your responsibility is to speak your truth. And I know that that's cliche, I know that that's kind of a flashcard reading, but what else could that say in this position? You have to learn how to do that, because it's saying that you're not. Because you're responsible to yourself and for yourself. Because the only way that anyone is going to not overstep your boundaries is if you speak your boundaries. Tell somebody your boundaries. Tell somebody how that is not going to work for you. Tell somebody how that is not, you don't resonate with that. Because when you let somebody go on and on and on, it's like a train on a track, and you're just big enough to jump it, and it's going to derail right on top of you. This train is going to derail all over you because you allowed it to continue. You allowed it to get out of control. And so that's your responsibility to yourself, is to speak your truth to anyone and everyone around you. And it's not easy, but I'm going to tell you what, the first time you do it, you're going to feel so amazing, and then it's going to get easier and easier. It's just like anything. With practice, it's going to get easier and easier and easier. And so what if somebody comes off and is calling you names? Because now they're not used to that. The old you would have been a yes person, or just let them ramble on and tried to tune it out, or tried to think of something else, or tried to distract yourself in some kind of way. But regardless, the words are out there. The words are out there. And what I'm getting now is with what I'm seeing here, and the time for healing, and then remember we had that have faith in your dreams, is keep your dreams a secret. Keep your dreams a secret. Work on your dreams in silent. And I know it's not easy, and we think that, at least I know that I thought that, well, if we're going to talk about manifesting and having faith in your dreams and having faith in yourself, then I'm going to stand here and I'm going to tell people what I'm going to do. But no. That opens up a door that if you're not ready for, and if you're not protected from, and if you're not very, very, very aware and conscious of and know how to deal with and rebuke and toss aside, then you're going to get completely counter manifested on by a lot of people that you're going to, or just about pretty much everybody that you're going to tell, because nobody wants to see you doing better than them. And somebody's always got something to say about whatever, especially when you're going to talk about your dreams when they don't have any. When somebody doesn't have any dreams, they are definitely going to counter manifest against your dreams. They can't even fathom you having a dream. Why would you have a dream? That's the craziest thing they've ever heard, because they themselves do not have a dream. What if Martin Luther King didn't? And I don't mean to get to that, because I know a lot of us were thinking, maybe, I don't know, but I just thought I would bring that up. And what if, because maybe he did tell some people, and what if he believed what he said? But maybe he did it the right way, and he moved in silence until that day when he could finally make that speech. That speech may very well have been because I don't know anything about any of that, very well may have been a very, very big secret, because he understood counter-manifesting. And so I love that this, because Again, this is a dharmic life purpose read. It is so far outside of the realm of what you normally see. I'm not a popular reader because I don't do popular reads. I do the reads we need. I'm here to fill the gaps. Find your North Node. Why? Because it is your life purpose. You want to know why you're here, what you're supposed to do? Find your North Node. It's such an easier guidance. It's like having Jack Sparrow's compass. Think about what you want, look down at the compass, and it's going to tell you how to get there. Oh, boom. I got it. You know? Because in your spiritual position, the number one position, the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Okay? It's a leveling up. To me, this is a leveling up materially because you're getting yourself more grounded, you're getting yourself more spiritual, you're getting yourself less karmic. And I want to do, I guess, it's not that I want to, I've been told to do, yes, we have message on the bottom of the Kipper deck. Oh yes, that's a really good rain. I love it. That is good. We need it. I mean, we always need rain. You know, I'm not that guy. Oh yeah, we really need it. You know, we always need it. You know, this earth needs it. That's why it's here. That's why she's giving it to us. It's time. Sudden wealth. Sudden wealth on the bottom. We're talking about the 9 of Pentacles. I'm telling you about an increase in your monetary because you have been faithful with the little, so now you are able to have more. And we have family room, which is empty. Nobody's in it. Number 21, 3, and message of concern. Remember, okay, yeah. And change. Okay, what did I say down here? I remember bringing that up. That maybe this is that siren went by in the emotional relationships position with the 10 of Wands and a message of concern and change and family room. Yeah, I'm getting heavy D vibes here. Unfortunately, you know. Yeah, so I'm just going to move away from that energy anyways. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to hang out there at all. Yeah, so let's do info oracle, a divine mind oracle, I like to call it. Pivot on the bottom here now before I shuffled. This will be a pivot. This will be a pivot, but again, when you're out of your comfort zone, that's when you are made to shine. You are made to get out of your comfort zone and shake up the energy, and it's time. It's time. Family room, message of concern, change. There will be a message of concern talked about in a family room that is going to cause and create a lot of change. That is what I'm getting right now, and you got this. As I'm telling you, if you knew everything that I went through, you're going to be just fine. And then the detach card comes out. Imagine that. Because what are you going to have to do? You're going to have to detach. You're being asked to detach from something you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust the outcome will work out and let go of the attachment to it. You know, and that's that energy of like holding on to a marriage like just because of the kids, or holding on to a marriage just because you see a potential. Holding on to something that, you know, you have to know when to hold them, you have to know when to fold them. That song is so true. You have to know that. And you know, your intuition is telling you, the red flags are telling you, and you just don't want to do it. And I understand that. I totally get that. I am loyal until it hurts me, unfortunately. And then we have healing on the bottom. I mean, it's all healing. You know, and it's time for you to heal yourself. Especially if you want to become a healer, or if you believe that you are a healer. You may have some healing abilities now, but I'm telling you, you learn how to heal yourself, and you'll be 10 times more healing to any and everybody else. And I'm going to read it anyway, even though it's on the bottom, it's something that you don't see, that you are healing. Maybe you feel like you're not. I don't know, but your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. Oh, excuse me. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. Align. You're being asked to align with your current situation. Even like living in the now. Even if it's not easy to do. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, and trust the universe, Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Please, don't rush the process. I know from experience, it's not a fun experience. Comfort. You can bring more comfort into your life. You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking, loving thoughts about yourself, and inviting peace into your heart. Yes, there's a lot of earth energy here. I really love this because I actually had on a grounding earth meditation. So Dharma is calling. Dharma is knocking. I'm walking away from karma and I'm walking towards Dharma. I'm not dragging karma. I'm pushing Dharma. This is my message. I don't know anyone else is doing this. I know that Hinduism always pushes and talks about Dharma, so I guess subconsciously I'm picking up on that energy, and I'm now getting on to that vibration, that frequency, and you're here with me, so let's go. Let's go. So I'm going to grab this psychic reading card, and we are going to roll out. I love that there's so much healing energy in here, like so much. And it's not easy. And, a lot of this healing you're going to have to do on your own. There's no pills, there's no podcast, there's no nothing that is going to help you with this healing other than you just going within and really sitting through all of those emotions, embracing them, forgiving yourself. And then we have butterflies, which is the number 5, which is all about change, which we had that, which is the number 9 card here, in the Kipper. So there is a change coming. And that is the most stable constant that we have is change, right? And we had the Death card. That is your center energy. That is your most affecting energy. A lot of change, a lot of healing. Those are the 2 main energies that are in this read. Change and healing. Come on, number 5. There we go. Number 5 is alive. Your soul is undergoing great transformation. You received this card as a sign from the universe that you need to be looking out for butterflies. I just saw a yellow one yesterday flow by me. And my person, it was an orange one actually for her. It was almost simultaneous, which is pretty much always the case. Butterflies are delightful, colorful winged insects that are delicate, fragile, and enlightening. A butterfly goes through major transformation in its life cycle to emerge as a beautiful winged creature with an ethereal quality. A butterfly can be representative of the changes and challenges that we human beings undergo throughout our own earthly life journey. The universe uses this psychic reading card of the butterfly to represent major transformation taking place around you. Do you ever feel that you are more of a caterpillar than a butterfly? Do not despair, as the universe is giving you visitations from butterflies to let you know that the time will come for you to emerge as an ethereal being you were born to be. The symbol of a butterfly assists you to move through different challenging cycles, such as renewal, rebirth, and spiritual awakening. This psychic reading card symbol, the psychic reading, oh my goodness, the psychic symbol of the butterfly is a gentle reminder that you need to find joy in life. This card also represents signs from the universe that a loved one in spirit is using the butterfly symbol to let you know they have gone through a metamorphosis, a change. Your loved one is showing you that they have transitioned from a living being on earth into a living spiritual being in the heavenly universe. Many females in spirit will utilize the psychic symbol of a butterfly as their personal sign to you. Wives, mothers, grandmothers, sisters, and daughters find this to be a calm, gentle way for them to make contact with you from the other side, as a butterfly is such a fleeting, ethereal creature that it can be rare to see at times. It is even more special to receive it as a sign from above. And it is, 100%. So yeah, we're going to wrap up there. And I love that, again, that there's so much healing here. I like how I'm visualizing like the vampire movies when they have cuts and they just get healed up instantly. Like I'm seeing that happen on the inside of you, that it's just kind of, everything is just kind of closing up in a more rapid rate than before. You're getting better at this. We'll put it that way. But just find your North Node. Please find your life purpose. With that, I will leave you with this. Please watch your thoughts. They will become your words. Please watch your words. They will become your habits. Please watch your habits. They will become your character. I will see you on the north side. Yes, we are going to do a little of this. I did not even warm up, so I don't know what's going to happen right now. The spirit of creativity is always with me because I bring it in, I invite it in, I attract it in. And we're just going to go over here and see what this ear can do. You might be fast forwarding now. Sorry for the dead air. I know it's a big no-no, isn't it? Dead air. Okay. Where are we going to go here, Spirit?